Thank you all for joining us today in our contest versus Dover High School. Before we begin our Senior Day presentation, I would like to just take this time to acknowledge the seniors on the Dover High School team and wish you luck in your future endeavors. First up from Morristown-Beard School is Brandon Levy. Brandon, you live for soccer. You breathe soccer. It has been a pleasure to be your coach for the past 3 years. You're one of the smartest soccer players I have ever coached. One day you will be an amazing coach yourself. You're a phenomenal soccer player and you will always shine bright in college. Thank you for your commitment, dedication, and passion you have for our program at Morristown-Beard. You always worked hard to not only improve yourself, but the program as a whole. You're a terrific individual with many great qualities: selfless, passionate, dedicated, trustworthy, and committed. Every time Coach gives you advice, you listen and try and do better. You ask questions to understand what we are asking of you. The end goal for you was always to develop as a soccer player and to make MBS a great program. You have become a great leader who is not afraid to accept responsibility and learn from your mistakes. These are qualities of a true leader. When you faced difficult times, you did not give up. Instead, you fought hard and conquered every obstacle in your way. Coach is proud of you and the leader that you have become. He remembers your sophomore year when you scored a screamer against Parsippany High School to win the game in overtime. Some of your teammates were screaming that heroes do not need capes. That is what you are for us on a field. You're the one player who can change a game in an instant with a brilliant strike or play. Thank you for all your hard work over the years and for putting our program first. You have a phenomenal future ahead of you. If you put the same passion and dedication that you have for soccer into anything you do in life, you will accomplish all of your dreams. Best of luck the rest of the year and in your future endeavors. Brandon Levy. Next up, Sham Popat. Sham, soccer is your life. We admire the passion and love you have for this beautiful sport. You have the determination, the work ethic, and the perseverance to be a phenomenal soccer player. You always worked hard to not only improve yourself, but to make everyone around you a better player. You always listened to advice and learned from your mistakes. You have one of the best attitudes we have ever seen in a young man. You're positive, encouraging, selfless, and dedicated. No matter how difficult our season could be, you were always there to encourage players to give their best, to tell your teammates how proud you were to be part of this team and to be their teammate. Specifically, our first game against Mountain Lakes, when the game was done, you did not put your head down. Instead, you congratulated your teammates for their efforts and performance. You always focused on how the team could be better. You are a great leader on and off the field. You have a phenomenal future ahead of you. You always gave everything you had at practice and in every game. I used you in every position possible except for goalie. And in every position you did not only succeed, but you were one of the best. There is a reason why your teammates call you the magician. You're a fighter who never gives up and whose determination makes you a winner. You will be very successful in your college soccer career. Thank you for all your hard work, your leadership, and dedication to our program. You have a phenomenal future ahead of you. If you put the same passion and dedication that you have for soccer into anything you do in life, you will accomplish all of your dreams. Best of luck the rest of the year in your future endeavors. Sham Popat. James Cunningham. Boom, dog pound, woof woof. Put me in, coach. When are we losing? This is where I thrive. These are just a few of the many inspiring quotes that came from our senior James. I won't forget the first game varsity that he had. He tells me, Coach, I don't really know soccer. Well, true or not, if he had the talent to play, he does know how to bring a soccer team together and get everyone to play at their best. The talent of heart is not something that is easily taught. Thank you for all of your hard work and keeping the team pumped up with energy through the highs and lows that we've had over the years. Keep your fire and energy in everything you do, in school, sports, and in life. Wherever you go, follow your heart, our 12th man. Congratulations, James Cunningham. Owen McCarthy. Owen, I love how fearless you are when you step on the field. We are proud of your hard work, dedication, and perseverance to always be better. We love how physical you have become and how you fight until the end, no matter the score of the game. You have grown and developed into a great soccer player, a great leader, but most importantly, into a terrific young man. Whenever the team needed someone to step up and encourage the team, give the team hope, get the team fired up before a game, or give the team a wake-up call, you were the man to do it. No matter the circumstances, you had your teammates' backs on and off the field. You were always there to pull a teammate to the side, calm them down, and make sure they knew where they were and everything would be okay. Whatever the team needed, you made sure it got done. You always motivated and kept the team going. There is no doubt why you are the one to scream 1, 2, 3 Crimson, 4, 5, 6 family after every practice, before the start of the game, or at the end of a game. You truly believe in your school, your teammates, and our program. To you, your teammates are your family. If you work just as hard to accomplish your life goals, you will overcome any obstacle you might face. You also have a phenomenal future ahead of you. Put the same passion and dedication that you have for soccer into anything you do in life, and you will accomplish all of your dreams. Thank you for your hard work and dedication to our program. Best of luck the rest of the year and in your future endeavors. Owen McCarthy. And last, Colin O'Connor. We've had the pleasure of watching Colin develop over the past 2 years. Colin is a living example of one of our favorite words, diligence. It means careful and persistent work or effort. In the 2017 season, he was a player who was consistently working to get into the starting lineup. And in the 2018 season, it was no different. After a few games into the 18 season, he approached us and asked if he could give the goalie position a try because he didn't think he would find a spot as a defender. This was a carefully thought out decision and a decision by someone who wanted to play. The first goalie practice, Colin had said, "Wow, this is kind of hard," but he kept working, and his perseverance and persistence worked off, and his effort is outstanding. Colin found himself starting as our goalkeeper. We thank you for all of your hard work and dedication. Congratulations on a great season, and best of luck on wherever you may go. Congratulations, Colin O'Connor. At this time, congratulations to all 5 of our seniors, Brandon, Sham, Owen, Colin, and James. Best of luck for the rest of the season and for the rest of the year. Good luck today in our game. All right, that's you. Turn it off.
Thank you. And we welcome you here to Burke Memorial Field here on the beautiful campus of Morristown-Beard School for the first of many games this week during the Spirit Week of Morristown-Beard. Simon Rosenwasser here on the Play-by-Play Sports Network, and we are happy to be here yet again this year for another fun week of Crimson Athletics. As Morristown-Beard here on Senior Day will get it going, moving right to left. Brandon Levy, who was honored before the game, gets us started, and here we go as the Dover Tigers take on the Morristown-Beard Crimson. The Crimson coached by Andres Callejas, and Dover coached by Jeffrey Hoyt. It's Dover with the ball. Angelo Adrada, who won possession, and ball skips out of bounds. It'll be an early corner kick here for Dover. And Adrada will play it here into the middle. Lefty outswinger. But we may get a stoppage first as the referee goes over to speak with head coach Callejas, and this is going to be one of the instances where the goalie's wearing a dark jersey and it's too similar to the jersey of his teammates. So the old penny, put the old penny on and he'll be able to differentiate himself. There he goes. Colin O'Connor in the net between the pipes, who now has the blue penny on over his dark colored jersey. And so clock resumes, 1 minute into the game. Low ball to the top of the 18, and it's knocked away. Levy shoving his man to try to take it away, but it's Dover who takes it back. Levy working hard though, winning a throw here for Mo Baird, or so he thought. Tried to take it, but it's Dover who will throw in right at midfield. Danilo Lopez gives it away, trying to knock it ahead to Levy. David Hoyt, the goaltender for Dover, his first touch of the game. Good pressure from Mo Baird here in the start. Got a little too aggressive there by number 23 and James Cunningham. And he gets the foul called against him. Angel Dominguez plays it towards the far side. Out by James Axelrad. And possession here for Mo Baird. Cool looking jerseys for the Crimson. Obviously their signature crimson color, but at the top of their shirts and at the bottom of their shorts is the gray, and it's faded nicely together with the crimson. Trying to possess here in the midfield is Mo Baird. And it's Shyam Popat, or Popat. Last touch by Owen McCarthy, also wearing a green captain sleeve. Senior day here, and all of the seniors who were honored before the game with a green sleeve on their left arms. including Sean Popat, who will throw in here. Goes up the line, looking for Levy, just over his head. Stays in play here for Dover on the near side, and they'll reset all the way back to the keeper. No dangerous chances yet for either team. 4 minutes into the game. Pretty even so far in terms of possession. As Dover works towards the far side. Cut off nicely by Mo Baird. And retreating here, the defense for the Crimson, and knocked out of harm's way by Andrew Walbrook. So Dover will throw back in. Good smart play by Walbrook in the back. And now Levy fighting for it, but Dover got there first. And turning ahead, Alder Carrillo. Jonathan Burgos opts to go back to the defense. Near side midfield, Nicolas Villareva. Good head back by Levy. Down to McCarthy. It'll be McCarthy with a head, playing it towards Levy, and gets it to him. Looking for the switch. Plays a through ball, and a really nice idea there, running onto the ball. It was Justin Axelrad. But it's David Hoyt who gets there. Good read by the keeper, and Dover heads back. All white jerseys for the Tigers. Axelrad wins the possession, and he'll give off to a midfielder to get forward. Angel Dominguez looking long after Dover played it in the back for a number of touches, and now they have it in the midfield. Good possession here. Villarevilla gives it away. So Levy back on the ball. And he finds some open space in the defense as they get a nice switch to the far side. Dominic Comesso playing defense and looking forward, but Axelrad couldn't get there. Cut off there by McCarthy. And a long ball that will get in on the keeper. That was Luke Smith looking to play it forward. So 8 minutes gone by, no score. Little shove by Axelrad as he applies the pressure. Excuse me, that's James Cunningham who was giving the shoulder up front. And now it's Danilo Lopez sliding it through. Smith there to retrieve, and he'll let it go over the line. Nice work in the midfield by Mo Baird. Alexander Roth. Hot and humid day here in Morristown, New Jersey. A good breeze starting to hit us currently. Good chance for Dover, probably the best one so far, looking to slide it through as that was Brandon Vargas, who was knocked off the ball. Sean Popat got back to defend, and a big boot from O'Connor deep. And now in on Hoyt, the goaltender for the Tigers of Dover. He'll restart with a throw and finds his man in the middle of the field. Aldair Carrillo. And now Kevin Cardona. Angel Dominguez retreats for Dover and wisely heads it back to Hoyt. Quickly restarts with a roll. Out of space in the midfield for Dover. Popat knocks it into the air. And chested down, looking to be possessed by Mo Baird, and they do gain possession here. Owen McCarthy going forward and knocked away as Justin Axelrod was in the vicinity. And Mo Baird will have a throw. They'll also have a substitution as James Cunningham comes out. He's replaced by Massimo Bonfi. Luke Smith playing with it in the midfield. Dover looking for the through ball. David Arias now into the corner. They can get a cross in. A little too far out in front. An unintentional touch there from Luke Smith. If it was intentional, it would have been an indirect kick from inside the box. One of the few times you see an indirect kick from that area. Usually if there's a foul in the box, it's a penalty shot. That's one of those fouls that to provide a rare situation, but they ruled it that Luke Smith touched it inadvertently, and so the restart was legal. Dover, though, back on the ball, onside, and coming out there as it's deflected into the goal. The goal for Dover, David Arias, the sophomore. O'Connor came out to cut it off. And it deflected off of him and into the net. He may not have needed to come all the way out there. He had some help with his defenders. Left the net open, and the score 1-0 in favor of Dover. 13 minutes in, it's Arias who gets on the board. Levy trying to answer, looking for Bonfi. He was well covered. And Dover, who has possessed most of the time here in this first half, can do so now, comfortable with a 1-goal advantage, though they turn it over. And Mo Baird looks to make them pay. It's Alexander Roth who has to spin it back, looks for a switch, and plays along the ground. Here's a shot that goes just wide. Owen McCarthy with a good strike from outside the 18. And Hoyt had to go to a dive. It was dipping towards that far side, but just wide for McCarthy, and a good sign of life for Mo Baird after giving up the early goal here. 1-0. Here's McCarthy getting there. Finds Bonfy, his first touch a little too far out in front, and turns it over.
Go back.
Brendan Vargas goes to the defense. Angel Dominguez has a lot of time to figure out what he wants to do. We'll play it short with Villarevilla. Cutting cross into the middle. David Arias just scored that goal. And now they'll try to play it along again. It's Sean Popat who's defending and does well to shield into the arms of his goaltender in O'Connor. So 15 minutes in. And O'Connor skies it high in the air. Just off the MB logo. Back in the midfield by the Crimson. Bonfy, another rough first touch, and back on the ball are the Tigers. Now it's McCarthy here. Good work by Arias to tightrope that ball here on the near sideline, but McCarthy does win the throw in the end. Levy. Did it win a foul there? Looks like he may have. Nope, they're going to call it against number 10, the senior. And we're headed the other way for Dover. But they turn it over quickly. Here's Luke Smith's got some room here on the near side for McCarthy. And now they'll play it to the far side. Dom Camesso making a nice run, still on the ball. Slides it to McCarthy at the top of the 18. Ball chopped and taken away by Dominguez. And Dover dodges the bullet. Now Levy. Playing forward, it's Popat making a run. The defender all the way up forward in the 18. The ball rolls over the line for a goal kick. Bonfy looking for someone, but McCarthy was a little late getting there. Back to Popat. Luke Smith with room. And his ball deflected. There's David Hoyt to restart with the boot. Couple substitutions coming in for the Dover Tigers, though they'll have to wait till the next stoppage. As Dover restarts on a foul. Back heel. Now a chance at the top of the 18 for Dover. Spun back and volleyed in by Manuel Moreno. Tell him to redo that kick. After the handball by Dover, ball was still moving while Morristown-Beard tried to restart. So Dominic Comesso will wait to get it still before he plays it back into play. Smith, great ball. He slides it across the turf, and when you're playing on turf, the ball moves a little bit faster than it would if you were on natural grass, and he was just too far in front for his man in Justin Green, the sophomore. Nunez puts it back in play. Luke Smith takes it away. It's Bonfie who sees it go under his leg and all the way across. Another goal kick here for Dover as Beard, as they try to get things going. It looks like they're doing so with the long ball. And most of the possession here for Dover. They've looked very strong on the ball. It's Comesso and Beard with numbers, knocked ahead, but Hoyt reads it well. Looming large was number 13 and Justin Axelrod. Shot comes on, and it hangs up there for O'Connor. Christian Mayorga with the shot on cage. Still 1-0 on the Arias goal. 13 minutes into the game. Bonfie trying to bring it down, and he does win possession. Works towards the top, puts a shot on, and it goes just wide. Brilliant effort there from Bonfie, who won the ball in the midfield and worked his way towards the top of the 18. And a strike that goes just wide. That nearly equalized this contest. Smith heads it back in the direction of Levy. Down to a Dover Tiger. And Jonathan Burgos with Dover has it. Good footwork from Levy for the moment as It's now the Tigers who take possession back. Ball knocked forward in a dangerous spot. And good work by number 32. And Andrew Walbrook to play it away. That was a dangerous ball. Jesus David Espinosa was giving chase for Dover. And it's one of those in-between balls if you're the goaltender. Looks like it's hit pretty hard, but not hard enough for you to come out and make a play on it. You have to hope that your defenders make a play. Here is O'Connor, who reads this one well and comes back to make the play. Here's Bonfils spinning forward. Finds Levy. He'll let it fly and it'll split the uprights. There's Brandon Levy. Good attempt. Good work by Mo Baird in the last couple of minutes to get a few chances on. Some solid strikes from 20 to 25 yards out. As we're under 15 to play here in the first half. Still 1-0 to score. Good battle here. Eventually won by Mo Baird, shielding for the Crimson. Was Justin Green. Able to hold off Alan Nunes. Bonfils with a one-touch right into the grasp of Dover, but Bonfils with good hustle. And now he makes a nice, strong run towards the 18. And it's knocked away. Good legs from Bonfils, who came in as a substitute. Now Axelrad can't control. On the far sideline, it's Dover who does. Kevin Espinoza makes the run. And now Comesso finds it. Promptly loses it here. Danilo Lopez. Luke Smith with a good step in front to take possession away. Bonfils has it on the near side. Good work by Green to get back and help defensively. And now Levy trying to spin off his man. So did not fool Danilo Lopez. And Lopez will win a throw. That's touched by Alexander Roth. Here's a chance for Dover with Christian Mayorga, but Luke Smith knocks it away. Come the substitutes for Dover: Angelo Adrada, as well as Brandon Vargas, replacing Alvaro Sebastian Gomez. "11 minutes to go, and it will be a set piece from just about 25 yards out. Dangerous spot here for Dover, already winning 1-0. And they'll have Danilo Lopez on the ball. O'Connor setting up the wall, 4 men in it. Lopez lines it up and puts it on, and O'Connor makes the save. Near post, upper 90, trying to spin it into the corner. Didn't have a ton of velocity on it, but O'Connor stayed with it and then restarts with a boot. Chested down by Dover and Brandon Vargas. Far side, it's Comesso who wins it for Beard. Good slip to Bonfi. Bonfi with a little juke. Now looking far side, and he gets another switch. Luke Smith is over there. Instead, it's a touch before it gets to Smith. And now all the way in on Luke Hoyt. Doesn't get quite to the goaltender, but it's Dover who restarts from the defense. And Brandon Vargas towards the middle. Somehow got it to his teammate. Vargas finds it again. Here's Vargas sprinting forward, putting one on, and the deflection by Walbrook. As it makes its way out of harm's way. Forward for Levy. Cut off by Dover and Angel Dominguez. Oh, good ball there as Dover's got a good chance. 1-2, and now one-on-one with the keeper. A great save by O'Connor. Point blank. That was Christian Mayorga. Good read by Colin O'Connor, the senior goaltender, to come out and make the play. And he keeps it a 1-0 game. 8:30 to go. Cross will come in and go out of bounds off the foot of Angelo Adrada. Sophomore Andrew Walbrook with the goal kick. Back heel towards the middle. And Mayorga comes to the near flank. Dover pressing here the last couple of minutes. Good, strong defense from Morristown-Beard in the form of Sean Moseson. Levy keeps it right on the touchline and in play. Trying to spring his teammate in Axelrad. Gets it to the corner of the 18. More good defending from Dover, and Kevin Cardona in the back. Not panicking at all. Here he is with the ball. And a good slip through for Christian Mayorga forward, and Angelo Andrada. Mayorga now trying to get it back towards the middle of the 18. Now he's a little too far towards the goal line, and over it comes for a goal kick. Substitution for Dover. Manuel Moreno checks in. Jesus David Espinoza takes a seat. 6:22 to go. Popat cuts it off. And Luke Smith heads it towards the direction of Popat, but it goes out of bounds. And a throw here for Dover. Still 1-0. Beard with a couple of chances in this game so far. Massimo Bonfi probably with the best one. Kevin Cardona. Sean Popat clears it, but right into the chest of a Dover Tiger. And then he does it again as it stays in play here for Dover. And Vargas, as O'Connor goes up to make the play and soundly comes down with the soccer ball. Wow, strong work in the midfield by Dover. And Jonathan Burgos, who almost got all the way in on net. Burgos was playing defense. Now he comes back to get into position. He was all the way up forward. And playing with fire is Comesso. He almost lost it, but does manage to maintain possession for Mo Baird. Luke Smith with a 1-2, a little bit off target there. And now back into the possession of the Crimson as they work upfield. It's Brandon Levy who's yet to get going. It's Bonfi now. Gives it a go, and that one went off of the glove of Hoyt and then off of the post. Searching towards the far corner and out. Massimo Bonfi proving to be a lethal weapon from deep. A couple of really nice looking shots. That one nearly tying the game with 3 minutes left here in the first half. We'll play it short. It's Levy who gets all the way in, and we'll do it again from the corner. This time they'll let Levy take the corner all by himself. And Crimson start their run. A low ball that finds its way towards the middle of the 18. Comesso with a volley. John Popat gets it forward. It's back to Hoyt. Hoyt launches towards the midfield. Let's see if Dover has one last run in them. We're under 2 minutes, so the clock stops there, and the official time kept on the field. We'll await the whistle. Getting past his defender is Angelo Adrada. Into the 18. Tries to center with a left foot. It's deflected out of bounds. We'll have a corner here in the final seconds. And they get it in. O'Connor cuts it off, but the juicy rebound comes out. And into the possession of Dover just for the moment. As the Tigers with a desperation shot from about 40 yards out as time expires. And they will go into the half up by 1. The score 1-0 after the first 40 minutes. David Arias with the goal, 13 minutes into the game. And we'll be back here on the Play-by-Play Sports Network for the second half. And we welcome you back here to the Morristown-Beard School. Start of the second half, 1-0 the score. Dover leads. David Arias with the goal, 6th of the season. The Dover team that's 9-2-1. Brian Canales, the leading scorer. We haven't seen much of him here today. Has not been on the field, so no Canales, the leading scorer for Dover, but they're making it work as they get it in on O'Connor. Well, Bear, they're coming off a tie last game against Pequannock. Overall 1-7-1. Brandon Levy, good awareness to find Dominic Camesso. Camesso with a good chip. Foot of Justin Green. Massimo Bonfi, who had a couple of really good looking deep drives in that first half, one of which forced the goaltender in David Hoyt to make a fingertip save off the post. Would have tied the game at 1. Good wheels up the far flank for Dover and Brendan Vargas. Taken away by Morristown-Beard. Alex Turman. And now it's Vargas. Pinball back to Turman, and Vargas took it back. Here's Danilo Lopez. Bouncing around, and David Arias comes up with it. Now it's Levy who tries to clear away from O'Beard, out of harm's way. But intercepted by Manuel Moreno. Moreno plays square to Angelo Adrado. And over the line it comes for a goal kick. To the foot of Brandon Levy. Plays trail to Camesso. Both seniors, both with green armbands. Good move by Camesso. And now Massimo Bonfi, who came on as a substitute but has stayed on since entering the game. It's pass for Camesso, taken by Moreno. Here's Manuel Moreno weaving his way through and forcing O'Connor to make the save. O'Connor corrals and waits his team to get back upfield before he punts. Manuel Moreno. Gorgeous ball to Vargas. Out towards the middle, got it on a foot of a teammate. Cleared away by Mo Baird. Good strong play here by Luke Smith. And now Massimo Bonfi leaves it off for Smith. Now Justin Green. work from Beard. Here's Bonfi shielding his way. Laying down to Brandon Levy, who mishits it over off target to the left. Comesso wins a throw. In the direction of Massimo Bonfi. One to nothing the goal from Arias, 13 minutes into the game. Strong play in the midfield from Sean Moseson. As Beard possesses the direction of Bonfi, who takes advantage of a missed touch. And his shot deflected towards the far post. He had a man waiting there, but Hoyt able to recover after the deflection. This is Brandon Vargas for Dover shielding. Brandon Levy helping out. And the other way goes Beard. Only for the moment, Danilo Lopez. Manuel Moreno. High in the air, and Luke Smith gets a nice head on it. And it finds a teammate, 1-2, and Smith is there again. Plays it forward, maybe with a little bit too much pace, as it rolls out of bounds. Here's Bonfi. Smith has room. Towards the middle, and a good idea, but Hoyt cuts it off. And Luke Hoyt restarts. A deep punt. Sean Popa. And now Comesso looks down at the ball and delivers a long ball. And it's a good one. Gets it to Massimo Bonfi. Bonfi wins possession into the 18, slides it through to a teammate. But off the mark it comes, off the foot of Axelrad. Here's Brandon Levy keeping possession. And Comesso for Luke Smith. Much better play here in the second half for Beard. They've possessed most of these first 8.5 minutes. Sean Popat. And now Sean Moseson. Arias's pass is intercepted by Popat. Luke Smith giving chase for Beard. Good flick from Danilo Lopez, and a long ball comes in. And O'Connor is there. .50 ball in the midfield. And Dover able to win possession. Knocked back by Moseson. And Walbrook able to do well with it. Trying to knock on to the Beard offensive player. Alex Turman getting good run here in the second half, the freshman. And looks like he might be coming out. Nope, he's going to stay on the field. Did not play in the first 40 minutes. Has touched the ball a decent amount here in the second half. Comesso plays it safe and out of bounds here on the near side. Low kick comes right into the possession of Dover. Manuel Moreno put the shot right back on. This is Moreno getting chopped down as he makes contact with the ball. And a set piece here for Dover as they'll look to get forward. Angel Dominguez. Long ball in, far side of the 18. Comesso with some strong D on the right side today. And Bonfi up front. Massimo Bonfi. A little off target with the pass. Here's Levy. Comesso. And Moreno looking to spring his man. Vargas giving chase. And the dummy by Popat. Able to clear it away, but right into the grasp of Manuel Moreno. Moreno with a lefty. Great through ball, and offsides is the call. Brandon Vargas a step in front of the last defender. Great idea by Moreno. And very nearly a second goal for Dover. This one will come all the way back to Hoyt. No pressure being put on by Mo Baird. Hoyt picks it up. Levy and Smith in the area of that punt. It was Smith who knocked it down. And now Mo Baird back on offense. Justin Green. Minutes into the second half, a stoppage here as Dover will restart. Moreno. Shield by Comesso, and it's O'Connor who gets in there to scoop it up. 2 substitutions for each team. Looks like Brandon Levy coming off for Mo Baird, as well as Alex Turman. Alexander Roth comes back into the game for Morristown-Beard. There's Smith in the direction of Roth, and he took a shot right as he delivered that pass and does win the throw. Justin Green on the ball. And he plays a long lefty ball, good looking one that comes in and deflected off of a Dover head and into the arms of Hoyt, who restarts with a throw. Moreno dummies it right into the grasp of Mo Baird, and offsides was Bonfi. Moreno shoves it forward. There's Luke Smith defending and getting it away. And playing trail for Dover, back to Kevin Cardona. A lot of space in the midfield for Aldair Carrillo. And could not get that one through Sean Popat. Here's Smith. Justin Green making his run up the left flank. Green, good work, almost getting himself free into the 18. Baird with a lot better pressure here in the second half than of the first. Still, the best couple of chances came in the first half off of the foot of Massimo Bonfi. Here's Dominic Camesso, good footwork. Keep possession, and then off of Bonfi, and it goes back into the grasp of Moreno. Moreno getting forward and finds his man in David Arias. Here's the lone goal scorer in the game, and he's tripped up, and he's going to earn another chance for Dover to put one into the back of the net. It'll be about a 26-yard set piece attempt here for the Dover Tigers and Manuel Moreno. They'll be on the ball, 4-man wall. As O'Connor directs traffic, Moreno puts it on and splits the uprights, but over the crossbar of the soccer net. And it is a goal kick. Just almost halfway done the second half. Still 1-0. Mo Baird hanging tough in this game. Here's Axelrad trying to keep it in with a head, can't do so. That touch from Dover. They're looking to take advantage. Here's Bonfi making a run, and Luke Smith delivered him the ball. Here's Bonfi on the side. Looking for reinforcements. Gets it to the top. And knocked off the ball was Morristown-Beard as Alex Roth. They're going to call offsides here against Bonfi. He came back to play the ball from an offsides position. Here's Axelrad. Comesso, Bonfi playing catch. And now Justin Green looking to run onto the ball and headed back into the grasp of the tender. Good work by Angel Dominguez. Bonfi finds possession and keeps it as he looks to the far side to keep it. And then Popat goes out of bounds. Couple substitutions coming back in is Levy for Morristown-Beard, and going in to take the throw, Anthony Moreas. Sean Popat. Won by Dover. Christian Mayorga to the near side, and Kevin Espinosa now. Forced all the way back to the midfield. Popat looking for Levy, who's got some fresh legs off the bench. Levy goes back to Sham. Axelrad goes down to the ground and lost possession doing so. Comesso with a quick leg. But Luke Smith couldn't win. Room for Dover. And a great opportunity. And off the rebound, it's gonna go just wide. As O'Connor made the initial save off of Alan Nunes. And on the doorstop, Jesus David Espinosa. But it went just wide. And there may have been a deflection. There was on Mo Baird. Not sure if O'Connor got another touch. Here's a dangerous corner kick that will go all the way through. Nunes has possession. Still 1-0. Oh, Dover threatening here, and they'll keep possession in the offensive third after the ball is knocked out of bounds by Mo Baird. Through it comes. And good legs from Bonfi. He works himself into a one-on-one position and then slides it just wide. Massimo Bonfi creating for himself up top. And just lost a little bit of steam at the end there. The defender got back to cut off the angle. Did get a shot off, but not on target. Luke Smith trying to fight through the jersey tug. And it'll be Smith who gets called for the violation here. 15 minutes to go. Substitution for Dover. It's Brandon Vargas waiting to come back in the game, but now Luke Smith will come over and talk to the referee. It was Smith jawing with the Dover player, and Luke Smith earns a yellow card. Smith will have to come off. He's done good work in the midfield in possession for Mo Baird. He'll be relieved for the moment by number 22 and Alex Grazel. Freshman into the game for the first time. I'm sure we'll see Luke Smith back into the game momentarily. As we await the restart, Kevin Cardona, the senior for Dover, standing next to the referee. And now with the whistle, we're allowed to restart. Way too far out in front for Christian Mayorga. Oh, a chance for Brandon Vargas. Keeper comes out. Vargas has an open net. O'Connor did enough to put it off to the side. It's still loose here as Dover's got a good chance. And Colin O'Connor, though he may not have gotten a touch on that point blank opportunity for Brandon Vargas, he was able to force him to the left side and recover. As 3 Dover players will come in. Luke Smith comes back in for Mo-Beard. Alex Grazel stays on the field. Dover has a corner. It's Nunez. And with a head, they get it away. Walbrook right on the foot of Brandon Levy. Massimo Bonfi. And Bonfi playing 1-2, cannot connect with Alex Roth. John Popat takes it away and then hits his man in stride. There's Luke Smith, who deflects it off of a Dover player. We'll have a good throw opportunity. Nunez for Dover. Good work by Popat. Slides it to Justin Axelrad. Axelrad receives back from Bonfi. And another throw for Mo-Beard as they try to equalize this game, approaching 10 minutes to go. Brandon Levy lost possession. And good wheels from Vargas up top. Vargas one-on-one. He gets the shot on, and O'Connor stays with it to make the save. Good positioning from Colin O'Connor. Vargas may have had another touch before he let that one loose. Here's Camesso trying to win it back for Mo-Beard. And wheels up the left flank. Strong defensive work from Mo Baird. In the form of Moseson. Cleared away in the back. Angelo Adrada. Walbrook trying to get it forward. Luke Smith. And now Brandon Levy. Here's Massimo Bonfi, who can't win. It's Dover with numbers. Manuel Moreno. Credit Sean Popat with the defense. Easy pickup for O'Connor. Another turnover in the midfield, though, as Danilo Lopez slides it across. Alder Carrillo. And too far in front. Here comes Owen McCarthy. And he replaces the freshman. And Alex Grazel. 7.5 minutes to go. Still the 13-minute goal by Arias, the difference in this one. Three or four really quality chances for Mo Baird. Massimo Bonfi unable to finish on the most recent one. And it looks like he's coming off at this point. Nope, just over to the sideline to get a quick drink of water. They're going to need his services up top. He's been the only one to create for the Crimson. Up offensively as Axelrad wins a set piece here. And Bonfi shielding his body, but the head from Dover, and they're going back the other way. Sean Moseson brings it down, and then it's skied into the air where Angel Dominguez heads it.
Get up, get. Back up.
There's some calls from the Mo Baird sideline. Try to get that energy up here in the final minutes. As now it's Brandon Vargas. Dangerous up front. And Walbrook comes over. And good work by Colin O'Connor to keep that one from going out of bounds. It would have been a corner kick. So Andrew Walbrook with good defense and O'Connor with solid work to keep that one from going out of bounds and ultimately giving possession to Mo Baird. They now have a throw as Axelrad looks forward. Dover with a substitution. Manuel Moreno coming out. Nicholas Suarez comes into the game for Dover. Last touch by Axelrad here. Luke Smith finds it. Brandon Levy. Good work, Luke Smith. Excuse me, it was Bonfie with a quick pass.
Up on the Mo.
And almost sprung Mo Baird. And back on possession are the Tigers of Dover. We've seen the Tigers play some good possession game when they've needed to, and at this point they could possess the game away. Here's Luke Smith right at the MB. Headed forward in the direction of Nicholas Comesso. Excuse me, Dominic Comesso. Here's Luke Smith playing it out of the air. Bonfie with it. Comesso was just offside, even though the pass from Bonfie was probably too far for him to chase after. Roth played it forward, stepping in with a strong touch. Luke Smith giving a shove with his left shoulder, and he has to be careful. He's the one that picked up the yellow card earlier.
Come on, boys, let's go. 2 minutes.
Understandable at this point in the game to want to be playing aggressive. Clock stops at 2 minutes. The official time is on the field. Bear needs the ball back. It's Moreno, though. And whistle stays silent there. Very easily could have been called for a penalty shot, but Mo Baird with nothing, and now the foul's going to get called against Alexander Roth. That might have been a makeup, and it'll be a free kick for Dover with time winding down. Mo Baird needs the ball and needs to get forward quickly to have one last gasp to try to tie this game. Instead, it's Moreno who will give it a go. It's blocked right at the spot, and a handball is what is called, Owen McCarthy. So Moreno, 5 yards closer in, will again let it rip. This time, McCarthy blocks with his back. That should be offsides. It's not called. They play it across the goal line. And valuable time wasting away here. Roth wins possession. And Luke Smith tries to get forward. It's Bonfie now. And forward goes Mo Baird. Knocked away, and they're able to get it forward. A throw. Going on 2 minutes, and a trip. So this will be one last gasp here for Morristown-Beard. Might be the final chance for the Crimson. And they're going to send the keeper all the way in. Colin O'Connor all the way forward. And they're going to call the game. Are they? They're going to call the game right before the kick? Yes, they are. One last chance for Morristown-Beard taken away. As the time runs out on the Crimson. So the final going to be 1-0 in favor of Dover. See Andre Callejas getting the explanations from the referee. He's certainly not happy that one last chance for his team taken away. And understandably, pretty upset about that. A hard-fought game, but one that goes to the opponents in the Dover Tigers. 1-0 the final score here. As the goal from David Arias, his 6th of the season, helps Dover improve to 10-2 on the year. Beard dropping to 1-8-1. Kevin Fodinger, our camera operator here. My name's Simon Rosenwasser. We'll be back for volleyball tomorrow, JV and varsity volleyball, live here on the Play-by-Play Sports Network from Morristown-Beard School. Until then, we say so long and thanks for joining us.